Hello, children. Today we will read a new chapter from the book Footprints Without Feet. There is a chapter, a question of trust. This story is about 50 years old man who makes locks and lives with his housekeeper. He is a good citizen but not an honest. He is not an honest man, as because he commits a robbery every year. He plans his robberies in such a way that the money he gets from there lasts him for at least 1 year, and he is able to buy all things required for him for the whole year. And second thing, he is able to buy rare and expensive books. He is in habit of reading books, so he buys these books because he is really fond of collecting rare and expensive books, and he plans to commit robbery at a in a house, and the house name is sort of her Grange. Okay, and he takes all the information about the house, like where the family had gone, how many servants were there in the house, what was the name of the dog, everything. This was his principle, to know, to inquire, to do a good research, and then he committed robbery, successful robbery. He inquired about the wiring of the house, safe in the house, every information he got, even information like how much money was there, how much worth of jewel were there in the safe. So he thinks he is an expert man in robbery. He can open any lock. But the real twist in the story comes when he reaches the Grange to commit a robbery, and a woman. He meets a woman, and the woman claiming to be the owner. She says that she is the owner of the house, and she gives him an option that she will forget that she had seen him if he becomes very much afraid that owner was there and he was caught red-handed. And the woman says that she is the owner, and if he will help him, if he will help her, then she can forgive. She will not call police. And she says, she requests her to open the safe because she says she has forgotten the code of the safe and she has to go to a party. And he does not realize that he is opening the safe for another thief. Actually, the woman was another thief, and she is not the actual owner of the house. And he feels happy that the owner is not going to inform the police about it. So he lives happily thinking that he is safe, but does not realize the fact that he had opened the safe not for the owner but for another thief, and he had opened the safe for someone else, and that too without wearing his gloves. And 3 days later, what happens? A police officer comes and arrests him, saying that his fingerprints had been found at the shot of her Grange, and he then only then he realizes that he had been fooled. by a lady who was herself a thief and from the same background as his, and he is sent to the jail and becomes an assistant librarian there, and he feels angry whenever someone talks about the honor among thieves. He had been cheated by one by his own community. This thief was cheated by another thief, so he says that there is no honor among thieves. If at least one should not cheat the people from the same community. So he is very much grieved at this, that actually thieves have no honor, no prestige, no regard about their own community. So very humorous story is this. He said himself honest thief. After all, robbery is robbery, theft, stealing is stealing. It cannot be honest. And if somebody is thief, what is the question of honor? If somebody is honorable, he will not do the work of theft. He will not be a thief. So these are some paradoxes, ironical things, but really we enjoy it. We enjoy very much when a thief is cheated by a thief. Thank you. That's all for today.